Hi, I'm Melissa. Welcome to Yoga for Anxiety. Today we're going to do a practice that's focused on relaxing the neck. I know when I'm anxious, sometimes I curl up in a ball and it really tightens up my neck. Sometimes if I'm on my phone and I'm hunched over texting, or maybe on the keyboard at work and I round my shoulders, these things can all cause stress and tension on the neck. Today we're going to focus on relaxing and releasing the neck. So let's get started. I like to take a blanket and place it underneath my hips. So you can just take a blanket or towel, place it underneath your hips. Sit right on the edge of your blanket. That'll help to elevate your hips, lift your chest, and sit up nice and tall. From here, take your hands behind your head. Take your elbows wide out to the side. Let's take a nice inhale. As you exhale, bring your elbows towards the center, round the back. Good. Inhale, lift the chest. Take your gaze slightly up. And then as you exhale, bring your elbows together, round through the back. We'll do that a few more times. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, let it go. Inhale through the nose. And then long, slow exhale through the mouth. Once more, deep breath in through the nose. And long, slow exhale through the mouth. Nice job. Release your arms down. You can take your hands to your thighs and we'll do some gentle shoulder shrugs. So take your shoulders up, back, and down. And we'll do that again. Take the shoulders up, back, and down. Continue this movement and really start to focus on your breath as you move. So inhale, think about sending your breath to your shoulders and your neck. And use your breath to begin to soften and release any tension, any tightness that you're holding in the neck or the shoulders this morning. Good, we're just starting to slow down and relax. Let's do that one more time. Take the shoulders up, back, and down, and just release the shoulders. From here, we're coming into a gentle neck roll. So you can take your neck and gaze off to the right and make a circle all the way around with your head. So really nice and slow. Once you come to the top, we'll do that one more time all the way around. Just take your time with this movement. And then pause here at the top. We'll go the opposite direction. Just making a big circle all the way around once more. And once you've completed the circle, we'll just pause here at the top. Sit up nice and tall. Take your left hand on the outside of your right thigh. Lift through the chest and then begin to rotate from the waist. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. As you inhale, think about lengthening through your spine. And then as you exhale, rotate from your core. Come a little bit deeper into your twist. Just continue to breathe here. On your next inhale, slowly release, unwind, and come back to center. This time we'll take our right hand on the outside of the left thigh. Sit up nice and tall and then begin to rotate from the waist. Take your gaze over your left shoulder this time. As you inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Sit up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, rotate from your waist. Come a little bit deeper into that stretch. Just breathe naturally. Focus on your breath. Good. Inhale and go ahead and release and come back to center. From here, you can remove your blanket from underneath your hips and just set that blanket off to the side. We'll come into tabletop position. So it looks like this. Thread your legs behind you. come onto your knees and on your hands. Take a moment, make sure your knees are stacked right under your hips, so you have a straight line here, and then your wrists are stacked right under your shoulders for a nice straight line. Spread your fingertips out wide. Take a deep breath and lift your chest for cow pose. And then as you exhale, round through the back for cat pose. Inhale, lift through the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, hollow out the belly. We'll do that a few more times. Inhale, broaden through the collarbones. Exhale, release, take the gaze in. Good. Really move and breathe here, breathing with this movement. Let's do that one more time. Inhale for cow, and then exhale for cat. Nice job. Let's return to a neutral spine. Come back to tabletop position. From here, take your knees out wide to the sides of your mat. Reach your fingertips to the top of the mat and take your forehead down for child's pose. Just allow yourself to release and relax into child's pose. Notice the sensation of your breath in your body. Notice if you're breathing deeply, or maybe you're breathing a little bit shallow this morning. If you're breathing shallow and quick, start to think about lengthening and expanding your breath. Really start to slow down your breathing. From here, let's add a little bit of movement into our child's pose. So you can gently rock your head from side to side, just massaging your third eye. You can gently sway your hips from side to side. Just find a little bit of movement that feels good for your body today. Once you feel complete, find stillness in your child's pose. And very slowly begin to push yourself back to tabletop position. Come back to all fours. From here, reach your right hand to the top of the mat. Thread your left hand underneath and come to thread the needle pose. For thread the needle, relax your ear and cheek down to the mat. Lift your hips up to the sky. You should feel a nice stretch in the shoulders, in the neck, and then throughout the back as well. On your next inhale, slowly begin to push yourself up to tabletop position. I'll show you this now on the opposite side. So you can stay where you are. I'm just going to flip over so you can see me a little better. So from tabletop, this time we'll lift or reach our left hand to the top of the mat. And then thread your right hand underneath. Take your ear and cheek down to the mat and keep your hips lifted towards the sky. Just breathe here. Again, feeling a nice opening in the shoulders, a gentle stretch in the neck and the back. On your next inhale, begin to push yourself back to tabletop position. From here, curl your toes underneath behind you. So just curl your toes in and then sit your hips back on your feet. We're going to come to puppy dog pose. So puppy dog pose looks like this. It's kind of like a modified version of child's pose. Reach your hands to the top of the mat and then relax your forehead down. You should feel a really nice stretch in your back. We'll just stay here for a few breaths. As you're breathing, start to think about bringing your awareness to the present moment. So So the time that is happening right here and right now. Good. Let's start to come back up to tabletop position. From here, you can extend your legs long out behind you as we come to Sphinx pose. For Sphinx pose, bend your elbows, bring your forearms down to the mat. Lift your chest, take your gaze slightly up. And then begin to have a little bit of contraction in your lower abdominals. So you're squeezing your abdominals slightly in, and then squeeze your shoulder blades gently behind you. So it's a little bit more active when we engage our core and our shoulder blades. Good. Just focus on your breath. Just gently stretching the neck and the shoulders here. You're doing great. Let's take an inhale, and then as you exhale, release your right ear down to the mat and relax your arms down to the sides of your body. So you're just resting your head on the mat, and this is just a passive neck stretch. This one feels really good to me. You can just close your eyes. I feel like I could take a nap in this pose. Notice the sensation of your body grounding with the earth. From here, you can take both of your arms and tee them out to the side in a goalpost formation. So your elbows are at a 90-degree angle, making a goalpost. And then take your left knee and bend it off to the side. This is half frog pose. So you're just bending the knee, allowing the knee to gently come off to the side. You can close your eyes here if that feels good to you, and just continue to relax. From here, bring your left leg back in towards midline. Relax both of your arms down to the side of your body, and then just turn your gaze to the opposite direction. So we're just coming now to that gentle neck stretch on the other side. You can relax your shoulders down to the mat. And keep your eyes closed and just allow yourself to relax and release into this pose. You're clearing your mind, allowing yourself to just feel grounded in this pose as you connect with the earth. Feeling safe and calm. From here, we'll take both of our arms out to a 90-degree angle for the goalpost arms, just like we did on the opposite side. And then this time, take your right leg off to the side, bend your knee for half frog pose. This one feels really good in my body. A little bit of hip opening, gentle neck stretch. continue to focus on your breath, really noticing how your breath feels within your body. Once you're ready, you can bring your leg back in towards midline so that both of your legs are together. You can relax your arms down to the side of your body and then just rock onto your back. So you're just flipping yourself over onto your back. And from here, bend your knees. We're going to hug both of our knees into our chest and then gently rock from side to side. So we're just giving ourselves a little back massage. And I invite you to either make a figure 8 pattern with your knees, or you can make a circular pattern if that feels good to you. Just really notice what's feeling good in your body today. Once you feel complete, you can release your hands from your knees, extend your hands overhead, and then reach your feet long, point your toes. We're coming into a full body stretch here. Just really reaching through the fingertips, reaching through the toes, stretching through the entire body. Good, let's take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, relax the arms to the side of the body. Go ahead and grab a block. So if you have a block nearby, go ahead and grab a block. We're going to take our block, bend your knees. So take the soles of your feet close to your hips, and then place your block underneath your sacrum. As you can see, I have my block on my lowest setting, and then it's right underneath my sacrum, a little bit lower than my lower back. Once your block is underneath you, rotate the palms of your hands to face the ceiling, and then you're going to slightly rock your shoulders underneath you to really open the chest. This is supported bridge pose. So we're going to take a few minutes here in supported bridge for a mini shavasana. You can close your eyes. You should feel a nice opening in the chest. Opening in the shoulders and the neck. As you breathe in, I want you to begin to count to 4 in your head. And then as you exhale, count to 4 in your head. We'll do that a few more times. As you inhale, count to 4. And as you exhale, count to 4. And just continue to count as you breathe in and out. We're just giving our mind a task to do. And that task takes our mind off of any thoughts that we're having. Starts to bring our awareness to the present moment, the here and the now. You can stop counting now, but continue to breathe slowly and deeply. Begin to visualize the volume knob on a radio. And I want you to think about turning down that knob so that you're turning down the volume. Think about the volume being the thoughts in your head. So as you picture yourself turning down the volume knob, you're turning down the volume on the thoughts that are coming into your mind. So there may be thoughts still in your mind, but now they are quieter and in the background. They may be so quiet that you barely notice that they're there at all. And now that these thoughts are quieter in the background, you are able to bring your focus more clearly to the present moment, so that you're able to feel calm, focused, and relaxed. We'll stay here for 3 more cycles of breath. Take one more long, slow inhale. And a long, slow, deep exhale. Once you're ready, you can take your block, remove your block from your hips and place it off to the side. You can slowly lower your hips back down to the mat. Gently rock up and come to a seated position. Take your hands to heart center. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope your neck feels relaxed. I hope your mind and body feel relaxed and calm. I'll see you soon. Namaste.